Hello to all my knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr. coming back at you with another what? Phenomenal video. So let's get into it. So I was thinking about what topic to think about, because I know there's a lot of things that we, want to talk about, but then so much try to come up with different, topic to talk about. But then, God always helping me with different topics. So I came across this topic of basically, what are you afraid of? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people want to do a lot with their life. They want to accomplish a lot of goals, want to have a lot of meaning, want to, have substance within themselves and within their relationship and, their overall life. You know what I'm saying? So my topic is basically, what are you afraid of? What is it that you feel like that's keeping you from starting to take action of accomplishing that goal, that dream, that aspect, or that substance you're looking for to have in your life? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in life you have to really just self-reflect and really dig deep within yourself to understand what that is for you, and really kind of get to like the foundation of the belief system around that identity that you apply to yourself. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes a lot of people don't pursue their goals or dreams because it's either the lack of knowledge, the lack of the know-how, or the who-how, or kind of afraid of like rejection, or because of public speaking, or because of engaging with other people. And I just feel like so many people limit themselves, like they really put limitation in the form of like these titles like, oh, I'm an introvert, oh, I'm not good at speaking to people. But you have to understand, the moment you start speaking these things, your mind, your subconscious mind is listening to this, and then you begin to believe that. So the more you keep repeating something, the more your mind thinks it's true, and the more you start acting and believing in your own self-worth, identity, your display in those things. You get what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people can't understand why there's certain people who became so successful, but they couldn't even understand the logic of how they became successful. Because it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you have any kind of conditions or disabilities. Because a lot of famous people, like, I don't mean famous like basketball players or stuff like that, but I mean like people who invented and changed the course of history in the world, had different type of like, dyslexia, or they had autism, or they had all these kind of like so-called self limitation of belief, that thinking that, oh, that they put them in this bubble, this box, and thinking they can't accomplish great things. But you don't know that all these incredible people have these challenges because they don't focus on that. They focus on the greatness they became. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's either you choose to rise or you choose to be limited. You know what I'm saying? So you sometimes have to take conscious effort to really figure out what that means for you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, what are you afraid of? Like, exactly identify that, right? And something that could be very like kind of like intimidating self-reflection with some people. We need to understand that we are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? That we really grew up with certain belief system, that we really have to take conscious effort now that we know better, that we're older, and kind of deprogram and remove that from our life, so we can begin to prepare ourselves for the success that we want in our life. You get what I'm saying? So you have to take conscious effort every day to really understand these things for you. I just feel like people are getting so consumed with the wrong thing nowadays that they really don't take the time to really understand these things for themselves. And that's why they find themselves with such emptiness within themselves, with such chaos, where they just attaching to everything and anything, or these trends, and they really don't know who they are, and they're just wasting time. Your life is valuable and precious. Your time that God gives you is valuable and precious. So don't waste that time. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to really face your inner self so you can become the person God created you to be, or to begin to discover who you truly are. You understand what I'm telling you? So that's why it's so important for you to really identify, what are you afraid of? What is it that keeps you from not achieving your goals and dreams? And when you identify what that is, then you take constructive action behind that. What I mean by constructive action is like setting yourself up for success every day. Finding what you can do on a consistent basis that will help you improve. If it's public speaking, then you begin, like with myself, like I like speaking to people. I'm so used to being around people, and I'm very sociable. I can talk to whoever and whenever, like without a problem. Then I came across like relating who I am over virtual, like doing YouTube and TikTok and talking to people, and I discovered that I was kind of like hesitant, because it's like Now I'm talking to a computer. Now I'm talking to a camera. It doesn't have the same substance as before, but now it's in a new creative way. You understand what I'm telling you? And it took me a while until I gained the courage to be like, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired. God's been telling me to do this for a reason. There's people who need me. There's people who need to hear what I need to say. There's people who need just some kind of encouragement, or knowing that someone out there has their back, is in their corner. You get what I'm saying? I may not be physical with you, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm virtual. Like, you get to see me, you get to hear me. You know, it's honestly sad I can't be in front of everybody and actually have conversation, but I just figured, by God's amazing grace, that, you know, a social platform is such an incredible way to change millions of lives, to help them become the greatness that they are, that they don't have to keep living a life that they feel helpless, or they feel lost, or they feel insecure, or they feel like they can't get out of the rat race of life in all its forms. You understand what I'm telling you? Even if it's in your mind. This is what what I'm saying. So this is what I mean, because even with myself, you know what I'm saying, I talk about all these things because I went through my own experience and different levels of things, and this is what I want to give back to people, because a lot of things I talk about have so much truth and substance, because these are things that God has taught me how much truth is in His word as we live our life, but sometimes you get blinded by the flashy stuff that you forget why or how things are based on the word of God. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like you will do all these things thinking that you're happy, buying this stuff that you really don't need, going out your way for people, all of this stuff, and then by the time you get home, you still feel the same. You still feel tired, drained, lost, confused. You don't know what's going on. But that's your internal self is talking to you, because God is talking through you. You know what I'm saying? He's talking to you through you. So he's trying to get your attention. Like, you have to take conscious effort in yourself. So you need to identify, okay, so what is it that makes you afraid? You know what I'm saying? What is it that keeps you kind of like, oh, what is the resistance? So that's why I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, one of my videos, that whenever I feel a resistance or something, I'm not going to run from it. I'm not going to make excuses for it, but I'm going to find a way to get through. I'm going to work through my fears, my resistance, whatever it is. Because sometimes when you feel resistant or something, it's because sometimes it's the enemy try to keep you at bay from achieving the greatness, or understanding how powerful God made you, from accomplishing something greater within yourself, that it will empower you and not make you feel weak or manipulate you. You understand what I'm telling you? And sometimes you have to be strong within yourself. I know you can do it, because when I thought I couldn't do it, God showed me I can do it, because He created me to be this incredible, beautiful man. You understand what I'm telling you? This child of God, this person that it doesn't even matter what you believe about yourself, but when you believe in God, He shows you these ways. You know what I'm saying? To elevate you, to understand that there is a price. You know what I'm saying? For the things that you want and who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you got to respect yourself to a certain degree. Knowing when to leave and come to the table. Knowing when to leave something on the table. Or knowing when to, whatever you brought to the table, you take it with you. Because you can't give yourself to people or things or circumstances or whatever it may be if they can't respect who you are. You know what I'm saying? They can't respect your worth. They can't even understand the type of value you bring. You know what I'm telling you? So this is what I mean. So what is it that makes you afraid? So make sure that you are taking time to understand these things for you, so you can begin to empower yourself on your journey to self-growth and becoming the person God created you to be, and to live the life of your dream, and to understand that stop making excuses, because excuses is only robbing you of your true destiny. But like I say in all my videos, I love you, God bless you, I thank you, comment, like, and subscribe, share. You already know to take the world by storm, and you already know we are champions and we're taking over the world. Well, not over the world, but we're taking the world by storm. You know what I'm saying? But until my next one, peace.